The Suicide Squad Comic-Con First Look trailer is out, and DC All Access is here to give you the skinny on Task Force X's comic roots.
It's taking some work, but I finally have them. The worst of the worst.
Right off the bat, no pun intended, we see Amanda Waller played by Viola Davis. Amanda Waller was first introduced in Legends #1 in 1986, and she is the traditional overseer of the Suicide Squad.
Where? Let's just say I put him in the hole, threw away the hole.
We see our first glimpse of the prison holding the worst of the worst criminals. In the comics, Belle Reve Prison is the base of operations for the squad as first established in Suicide Squad #1 in 1987.
Maybe Superman or something.
Here is our first shot of Cara Delevingne playing Enchantress. In the comics, Enchantress was a woman named June Moon before she was fused with a supernatural entity from another dimension.
I want to assemble a task force of the most dangerous people on the planet.
Amanda Waller says she's assembling a task force. In the comics, Task Force X is the team's official name. Suicide Squad is just a nickname.
And we have built-in deniability.
This is our first glimpse of Dr. Harleen F. Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn, hanging from the ceiling of her cell. Harley Quinn is notable because her first appearance isn't from the comics, it's from the Batman animated series episode Joker's Favor in 1992. In the comics, Harley is an ex-psychiatrist as well as an accomplished gymnast, and it looks like nothing has changed. Here, we see Chanto Santana, aka El Diablo, who first appeared in the comics in El Diablo Volume 3, #1 in 2008. He has the power of pyrokinesis, and his design is reminiscent of the New 52 version of El Diablo, who was also part of Amanda Waller's squad. He has an altar in front of him, which makes sense for the character because in the comics, El Diablo is deeply religious. Our first look at Will Smith, who is playing Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot. Deadshot's first appearance was back in 1950 in Batman #59. This is the first portrayal of Killer Croc in live action. Killer Croc is a classic Batman villain who first appeared in the comics in Batman #357 in 1983. Waylon Jones isn't really part crocodile. He was born with a rare form of atavism, with some portrayals including him filing his teeth into fangs to make himself look more brutal.
Are you the devil?
Here's Floyd decked out in his Deadshot gear and leaping into action. Deadshot's look is similar to the one he wore back in Detective Comics 474. A look at Enchantress enjoying a soak. Enchantress first appeared in the DC Universe in Strange Adventures issue 187 back in 1966. Here's a look at more of the team, including our first glimpse of Captain Boomerang, who first appeared in The Flash #117 in 1960, and Katana, who first appeared in The Brave and the Bold #200.
So that's it, huh?
That character is Captain Rick Flag Jr., who first appeared in The Brave and the Bold #25 in 1959. In the comics, Flag has traditionally been the leader of the squad. Also from the comics, Flag's father, Richard Montgomery Flag, was a member of the original Suicide Squadron back in World War II.
We're the Patsies. We're some kind of suicide squad.
Let's go save the world.
We see Harley Quinn holding a baseball bat, which is different from her signature oversized mallet she wields in the comics.
You're in so much trouble.
We see Katana wielding her sword. In the comics, Katana's weapon is known as the Soul Taker Sword, which is the very sword that killed her husband. The Soul Taker Sword in the books is able to extract the souls of those it kills. Katana even claims to hear her husband's voice inside the blade. Batman riding on top of the Joker's purple Lamborghini? That's just awesome. This is a look at Adam Beach, who plays Slipknot. Slipknot is an old Firestorm enemy who first appeared in the comics in Fury of Firestorm #28 in 1984. In continuity, he's known as a master assassin, using unbreakable ropes as his weapon.
lie about the crazy ones.
Huh?
And finally, we get our first footage of the Joker as played by Jared Leto. Joker first appeared 75 years ago in the very first issue of Batman in 1940, and he's been terrifying us ever since.
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Suicide Squad comes out next fall, but if you need more DC movie magic, you can check out the DC Universe 25 movie collection on iTunes.
The bundle includes every DC animated movie since 2007 and comes at a discount of over $300. Now, normally you would get trampled by a stampede on a Black Friday for a deal this good, but you can now buy it from the safety of your own computer.
And also be sure to click subscribe and let us know in the comments what was your favorite part of the Suicide Squad trailer. Now I gotta go buy that bundle.